well, and then maybe it could have some bearing.
All right, a whole lot of interesting things to discuss on the show tonight. I would love to have you join us. Let us know what you have to say about some of the things we're discussing. The top 10, the FIFA rankings in general, the top 10 in Africa and the world, and of course, all other issues that we'll be discussing on the show tonight. Of course, the Super Eagles picking a base for training and the other issues. So that's it on your screen, how you can get to us and you can get your feelings across to us on Facebook, channels iPhone Sports, on Twitter, the handles we have Channel Sports, and of course some of the handles we have at Tony
_sports.
Yeah, at Tony Bitore, and of course at Mitch.
People are still reacting to what we said yesterday.
Okay.
Chema Chinedu at Chined Man Fresh says, I think the Eagles can win the World Cup, but it will tell on how prepared and trained they are, and also hard work must be done. So the issue of can we win the World Cup or should we be modest is still raging. People are still reacting in different ways about the possibility of the Eagles going all the way.
Okay, well, just keep it coming. Let us know how you feel and what is on your mind, even as we talk about some of these issues on the show. Well, let's talk about the Super Eagles that are in the news, picking training base for the FIFA 2014 World Cup. And tell us quickly about the base and the reasons for the choice by the NFF.
Well, the base is called Victoria Hotel Concept Campina. Of course, the city is even Campina itself. It's located in Sao Paulo State. Probably over 1 million people. So we are looking at let's bring it back to our country. We'll bring it to Lagos, maybe Keja and Sule, the population combined. Okay. Where we have this particular hotel was inaugurated in 2003. That was built. I think it's the flagship among the hotel group by this same company. But it has an heliport and a lot of things. They even Keshi went there after the draws. They inspected the place, they saw the facility, they saw everything surrounding it, and they were pleased with what they saw. And this is the
pictures
on the hotel, the Victoria Hotel.
It looks like
looks impressive.
Very interesting, very impressive hotel.
Just to add to what Dumno said, they said it's 70 minutes drive from Sao Paulo International Airport.
Okay.
And it's an ideal facility for the team, and they have. I mean, that's a gym.
That's the gym
inside the hotel.
Convenience.
Yeah, very convenient place. There's a room for convenience,
accessibility,
your room if you want to
bonding, everything.
Yeah, everything around it. So it looks quite impressive, and there's also. I mean, there's a local airport, we're told.
An heliport around
that you can easily transport. Yeah, because we've been told that one of the key things around the Brazil 2014 World Cup will be transportation.
Yes.
It can be a challenge, a big challenge. So let's
and probably the NFF is thinking ahead, working around what might become.
And the boys want to, relax, do some
take a deep
water walk. I mean,
and they try to look at the venues where they play, Curitiba, some of those cities. They're looking at the distance,
the
accessibility. 1 hour
by air. Curitiba is just 1 hour from this place. Where they go. So I think they made the right choice. But I want to commend this board of the NFF and commend the National Sports Commission. Usually, picking a team-based camp has always been a source of controversy in Nigeria. Remember 2010?
The South Africa issue.
That was the origin of the crisis between the NFF and the Sports Commission that led to the dissolution of the Sanilulu board. Those ones picked a team-based camp that they had assurance. According to them, they had assurance that it was going to be ready before the World Cup.
It was under renovation
and all of that. The National Sports Commission said there was no security around that place.
It wasn't
fitting. That was the beginning of a controversy. But this President NFF under Megiri and the Sports Commission under Bolaji Abdullahi, because they told Stephen Keshi, go and choose a place that you think will be okay for your team. And he's done it. No rancor. They've done it quietly, peacefully. I hope it doesn't generate controversy tomorrow. And I hope the Eagles find it a very convenient place where they can.
Yeah. And even Portugal will be saying in the same city, they have their camp in the same city as the Eagles.
Okay, this same city. So I'm happy that this has gone quietly, no controversy, at least around.
Decision has been taken before we got to read about it.
No, this is they are representing Nigeria. We we must make an input in where you camp. It's not showing up.
Not all of those issues.
Let me add to it. I think the choice is fitting for the Eagles. If Portugal, the colonial master of Brazil, can pick a place where the same city, I think they must have done a bit of feasibility study, taking into consideration the environment and everything, and maybe that's a good choice for the Eagles.
And the picture that we have also seen looks like a decent place.
They say pictures don't lie.
Recommended, of course. Any place that you pick as your team base camp must be recommended by FIFA. Designated by FIFA for the World Cup, so
must be good enough.
It must be good enough. Now let's see how the Eagles will make that place a nest and stay there till maybe final day.
Hopefully. Okay. All right. Let's move on now and talk about something that maybe a good omen for a Nigerian player. We're looking ahead to the Glow CAF Awards, but the man in your picture, John Mikel Obi, has won the 2013 Go.com Nigeria Player of the Year award, and maybe this is a good omen, a sign of let me start with Tony, a sign of, because you
awards has Mikel won this year.
You have preached.
I hope he has not won all the awards. Anyway, even if he has won all the awards, I hope there are still some left for Vincent.
Okay.
But the big one is still the Glow CAF Awards.
Surely.
But this is Go.com, Go Nigeria. Okay. Is a respected football website all across the world, but the Nigerian website, the readers voted Mikel. It's not as if they just picked Mikel. The readers voted Mikel ahead of Vincent Enyama, ahead of Emmanuel Emenike, ahead of Victor Moses, and ahead of Godfrey Obabono. For those who are asking questions, a lot of people on Twitter are wondering, how did Mikel do it? He beat Vincent, he beat Emmanuel Emenike, he beat Victor Moses, and Godfrey Obabono. Those who voted him ahead of these people. He had 49% of the votes.
Wow.
49. Then the others shared the remaining 51. So Mikel is loved by Nigerians, clearly. Loved by Nigerians.
But now, before we go on a break, quickly, let me allow you, is it a sign of things to come? We're looking at the Glow CAF Awards. Mikel picking this one ahead of Vincent Enyama, who some of us think to be the more ideal recipient of that award. So is this
how could you say the more ideal?
No, some of us. I said some. Some have.
No. Do you remember what you said? When I said that Keshi is in a difficult situation, if he was to vote the African Footballer of the Year and he has 4 Nigerians in the final,
you pick the one close. Let me Nigeria. If you throw Mikel to fans in Liberia, Ghana, Gambia, Mikel will win. Okay. He's more popular. Because one is, I don't know, there's something that's around him. He plays for Chelsea, and
if you're looking, if you consider what has happened to Mikel in Chelsea, and you are considering a Nigerian who can stand toe to toe, shoulder to shoulder with Yaya Toure, you would think towards Vincent.
No, sometimes when you look at these things, emotions comes into it.
Well,
you can't fault emotions. Somebody tell you that if you set out a criteria for voting, I can choose to do out of it. I can choose to say I will vote I will go out of the criteria and vote for because that's my choice.
But bottom line,
I will tell you that. I will tell you that. I vote according to the criteria set aside.
No, it's a difficult choice. It's a difficult choice.
Bottom line, like you've always said, Tony, I hope a Nigerian gets to win the award, whoever it is. I hope at the end of the day, the CAF Player of the Year award.
Let's not sound like sentimental football fans. Let's my prayer has changed now.
Okay.
Let the best African, the deserving African win it.
I choose to be patriotic. Let the
best
Nigerian win
the award. Is true. I think we're having 108 voters because national team captains and coaches will vote. So and Nigeria will just want 2 votes.
And the Nigerian vote will
guys, let's go on a break. Let's go on a break. When we come back, we'll make a switch. Dunadi Okonta will leave us, and of course we'll be joined by Samson Adamu. You've heard a lot about him, the organizer of Copper Lagos. He will be with us on the show after this break.
Africa, a land of 3,000 tribes, 54 nations, and 1 language. We all speak football. It's what drives us. and it's where the best players in the world appear out of nowhere. Who is this year's best young player? Who is the best national team? And who will be the African Player of the Year 2013? We all speak football, so let your voice be